Alright, so we're not supposed to play for 29 minutes, so if you don't like the intros, just skip. First of all, we've got to play the lottery. Lotteria. So this is an elimination match. Alright. Oh, Master Ball, Master Ball. Actually, I don't want Master Ball, I want PP Max. No. That's not what I want. This is an elimination match against one of my best friends, Aaron Cybertron Zheng. I should have been wearing a shirt, actually. Before we go any further, guys, I know buy my merch is a meme, but number one, buy my merch. Number two, this merch is going off the store. I'm going to leave it up for 1 week after I get knocked out of playoffs or after I win. So 1 week after WBE finishes, meaning that if I lose this, if the conclusion of this battle is a loss, you will only have 1 week to get the to get the DC Dracovish merch. It will be going off the shop. So, just letting you know in case, I know some people were waiting to buy it, but just letting you know that this is now, we're now on a time crunch, one way or another. It won't be up for more than a month, because should only be 3 weeks left at this point, even if I were to win all of them. Anyway, so I figured, I woke up and I was like, this is wrong, right? Oh, let me make sure I have Flash Cannon. How do I get Flash Cannon? So I woke up and I wanted to double check the team. Thank you to my lovely subs, who I will name in a second. Oh God, I don't know. I shouldn't do by name. For helping me get the team in game, but one of them didn't give it Flash Cannon, and I wanted to double check the team anyway. Okay, I have 2 Flash Cannons left. Okay, so that's fine. Okay. So I was like, oh, I'm going to double check my team, make sure everything is, like, correct, just because, you know, this is playoffs, and there have been times where things have been wrong in the past, and to be clear, I am very, very grateful to my subs for helping me with this. I understand that I'm asking for really specific things and people make mistakes, but I figure since there's a lot in the line this time, I should just double check it myself to be better safe than sorry, and also that gives me the opportunity to walk you guys through the team and explain what I'm bringing. So let's see. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna open up my export, and then I'll just walk you guys through the team I'm bringing. 25 minutes to the match. This should be time to fix it, even if something is wrong. All right, we're gonna start with Whimsicott. I'll start with Rotom. We'll start with Jigglypuff, actually. No, we'll start with Whimsicott. So Whimsicott I actually can't check because it's level 1. But it is Prankster Leftovers. It has, let's see. I can't do the PP from here, so let's just go ahead and check. Encore, Moonblast, Substitute, and Leech Seed. Encore's max, Leech Seed, and Substitute are matched. Thank you very much to Pi for this one, and the ability is correct, and it is Calm. So it looks... I could level this up to level 50. Honestly, the thing is that with first of all, the nature is correct, the moves are correct, so I think it's probably fine. I'm just gonna see if I can see something. It should have 13 HP. If it had 0 HP investment, it would have 12. So, there is some HP. What the heck? Yeah, it looks like it's... Okay, so... Something is wrong. Okay, that's fine, though. It should have 7 special defense, which it has with some... And then it should have 7 speed, which it has regardless. Wait, I think I messed up my spread somehow. Oh, I think something just happened. Well, it has the right stats for a level 1 Pokemon. Why is this doing this? Oh, I see. I know what happened. Okay. Thank you, Wolf. Okay, 204. Yeah, okay, so the stats are all correct on Whimsicott. They could be wrong. Like, there's a range in which they could be wrong. Like, speed could kind of be anything at this point. But it looks correct to me. Okay, so the idea here is... So, Aaron's team is actually really scary. And I know I don't normally do team builders, but we're going to do one for this week. Let me pull my... Where's my notes? Okay, there it is. Okay. Yeah, these are kind of important to have. So, Aaron's team is... Actually, why don't I show it to you? I'm going to do things properly for once. It's kind of a rarity, but we're going to do it. Let's go ahead and do switch browser to green screen. Alright, this is Aaron's team. So, Aaron's team, if you guys followed last season of the WB, reminds me a little bit of my team last season, because he has Gengar and Excadrill as an offensive core, and it's really scary. Gengar is a difficult Pokemon for anyone to switch into, because it has really good coverage moves, which is a problem. Did I just change the autofocus? It has really good coverage moves, which is a problem, and it's also a problem because Max Poison raises it to special attack. It's, in my opinion, one of the best Gigantamax Pokemon, and when I saw that Aaron got these two, I knew that his team was going to have a really solid chance at top cutting. So his team is Gengar, Gigantamax, Excadrill, Hippowdon to set the sand. He runs Smooth Rock on sometimes, he runs Leftovers on sometimes. It's generally just a physically bulky mon. Jellicent, he grabbed a Water Absorb mon, which is quite annoying for me. Rotom Mo. Umbreon, who I had really big plans for Umbreon. So I was a little bummed to see this one go. But yeah, Umbreon is another really bulky Pokemon. Colossal, who, is actually pretty good. I'm really worried about Flame Body, honestly, because, Dracovish is strong, kind of, against him, but Colossal really spooks me. Drampa, Frostlass, and Gallade. And if you look at, you can kind of see, I'm in the way, but you can see that he basically brings Gengar, Excadrill, Hippowdon every game. So I expect those three to come for sure. And then I expect Jellicent to come for sure. He needs a Dracovish answer. And then from there, I expect the last two slots to be Umbreon and Colossal. He could bring Rotom Cut and Gallade. I don't think we're going to be seeing Drampa or Frostlass here. But I expect, personally, Umbreon and Colossal. The reason for that is that he doesn't have great switch-ins to Duraludon. So Umbreon is, except for Umbreon, obviously. Umbreon is really good Special Wall. And Physical Wall, frankly, but it's a really good Special Wall. So I think he might be banking on using that to try and beat my Duraludon. And then Colossal is a good Rapid Spinner, and it's actually kind of annoying for my team to deal with. I actually don't remember initially why I thought he was going to bring it, but it's good against, Orbeetle, it's good against Whimsicott, it's got some stuff that it can do, so I think I wouldn't be surprised to see Colossal here at all. So yeah, I brought Whimsicott. So in this, you might have noticed, looking at my team, I did not bring Orbeetle this week, which is very rare for me, and actually Orbeetle was the first Pokemon that I thought I was going to bring. It was the one Pokemon I was pretty sure of, because I wanted webs. But as my team kind of developed, I realized that I don't actually benefit that much from sticky webs, and so for that reason, I decided to leave Orbeetle on the bench, and I replaced it with, Rotom Heat for a different reason, but I was looking at his team, and I was like, okay, if I go Dracovish, let's say he gets Jellicent on the field, right? There's a couple Pokemon I have that Jellicent can just kind of come in for free on, and I was like, okay, let's say I get Jellicent on the field. What do I switch into it, right? And I was like, I can't switch in Orbeetle because I don't do anything, and I'll take Shadow Balls. I can't switch in Dracovish because I'll get burned. I can't switch in Jigglypuff because I need it. I can't switch in Girder because I need it. I can't switch in Duraludon because I have a Physical Mon. So I was like, oh, wait a second. So I brought Whimsicott because I thought I needed something for Jellicent. The idea here is that I've been bringing Subseed Whimsicott a lot. It hasn't been good yet, and I don't even have Stealth Rock this week, so this is probably not the week that it's going to, shine, but it's a really annoying Pokemon. It beats Jellicent in a 1 versus 1. I like having Encore versus his team. It stops, a lot. His team is faster than mine, and I'm kind of compromising. I'm kind of counting on using Prankster Encore to stop. Let's say Excadrill comes in and, I'm in a bad position versus it. I can always sack something, go Whimsicott, and Encore it into an attack, just so I know what it's going to be using from then on, So, yeah, for that reason, I have Whimsicott here. I don't know. This thing is really just to check the Jellicent. Then we have Rotom. So let's check the stats. Thank you to Rachel for this one. Let's check the stats here. So I am at level 31. All right. Let's see. So I should have 81 HP. Yep. 41 attack. I should have 40, but that's fine because it doesn't matter. 80 defense, 99 special attack. 80 special defense, 95 speed. Okay, the stats look correct to me. I was looking at Aaron's team and I realized he doesn't have amazing switch-ins to Specs Rotom. So, Specs Rotom, okay, so I could overheat things just a Colossal. It's part of the reason I think he brings it. But assuming he doesn't do that, he doesn't really have any Pokemon that wants to come in on it. Remember, I'm expecting Gengar, G-Max, who doesn't like taking any of these hits. Gengar G-Max, Excadrill doesn't like Overheat, Hippowdon doesn't like Overheat, Jellicent does not want to take a Specs Volt Switch or a Dark Pulse, and then Umbreon and Colossal are the other two, but Colossal is, unless it's a Assault Vest, it's not going to love Volt Switch. I feel like something that Aaron likes to do is set up the Sand to boost his Colossal special defense, so that's an option. And then even his other Pokemon, Rotom Cut doesn't like taking hits. Drampa can take a hit, from Rotom, especially if it's a bulky Assault Vest set, but I don't expect him to bring it. I really don't know what it does here. He could bring it, though. And then Frostlass and Gallade obviously don't like taking hits from Specs Rotom. And Specs Rotom is actually, this is faster than his Gallade, who I'm actually a little worried about. I kind of hope he doesn't bring it. I feel like Colossal could be Gallade in this matchup, but there's good things and there's bad. There's good news and there's bad news if he brings it. That's another reason I wanted Whimsicott, because without Sticky Webs, it is kind of a problem. So yeah, that's Rotom. It kind of like, I kind of feel like I just wanted some immediate offense. Specs Overheat doesn't do a ton of damage to Umbreon. It should probably do like, I don't know, like 40%, but that still gives me the opportunity to like force him to Wish, and then I can switch out and get some momentum from there. Like I can go Dracovish from there. So I don't know. I feel like this was the this is the slot I originally had Orbeetle in, but like I realized I didn't really benefit from Sticky Webs as much as I needed to, and so I chose Rotom instead. I hope it's the right choice. Yeah. Next up, so I mentioned he has Gigantamax Gengar and how big of a threat it is. I am running Max HP, Max Special Defense Gigalith, excuse me. Stone Edge, Body Press, Stomping Tantrum, and Throat Chop. It is not PP maxed. Do I want to do that? I'm not good. I'm not. Actually, on this thing, it's probably fine not to PP max. It's probably fine. Let me check the moves. It's level 48. Oh, I have to nickname them as well. All right, so this should have 184 HP. Yep, 149 attack, 145 defense, 43 speed, 138 special defense, and 63. I should have more than that, but that really doesn't matter at all. Okay, cool. So the stats are correct. I do need to nickname these guys still. Okay, so I am running, like I said, Max HP, Max Special Defense, Careful Gigalith. This is here for one thing and one thing only. I must not switch this in unless he goes Gengar. If he goes Gengar, this is my answer. This is half of my answer. I don't even 2-hit KO with Throat Chop or anything like that. However, Gigalith is really here specifically to check Gengar, and so I don't really care what else it does. The one set I'm worried about is Scarf Gengar. Like, I'm worried that he Scarfs, because I have Scarf Duraludon to revenge Gengar after Gigalith does its job. Gigalith actually doesn't take very much damage at all, even from, like, Max Energy Ball, for example. I think I probably get 2-hit KO'd by +1 Max Energy Ball, but that would still require all 3 turns of Dynamax, so I'm very, very, very bulky. Max Fighting does even less, obviously, and Max Energy Ball, it does like 33%, but then it boosts the next one because of Grassy Terrain, so, yeah, I'm definitely worried about Gengar. Like, I do kind of feel like I could lose to it, but, yeah, I mean, Gigalith should be able to come in, and unless he hard reads me, I should be able to hit him with 2 attacks, because Max Ghost doesn't do that much, Max Poison does nothing, so I should be able to get 2 attacks off on the Gigalith, or on the Gengar, and that the chip is also important, because even if things were to go really wrong, I need to put it in range of Dark Pulse from Duraludon. That's very important, so, yeah, so something like a Life Orb Gengar would probably be ideal, even though, like, I'm going to be sacking Gigalith, I just am worried about the speed after that, so, yeah, this is really just here because I was really worried about Gengar. Like I said, I intend to bring it in on Gengar and then sack it to Gengar at some point. That's pretty much the only plan I have with this thing. The move here is just like, because I'm using Assault Vest, I can't use Stealth Rock. Stone Edge, Body Press, Stomping Tantrum, and Throat Chop. Throat Chop is the main move I'm going to be using versus Gengar. Body Press is because it's stronger than, well, I have Stomping Tantrum for Extra Drill as well, but I'm running Stomping Tantrum with Stone Edge just because, like, a lot of the time, like, if I miss a Stone Edge and then they, like, end up switching to Extra Drill, he ends up switching to Extra Drill for some reason. I can then use double power Stomping Tantrum, even though I die to an Earthquake probably, so, yeah. He can, the thing is that Gigalith isn't amazing here as an offensive tool, because when I go Gigalith, he can easily go hit Powdon, and then, like, what am I going to do? So that's why I'm using this really simply as a defensive switch in. Also, setting the Sand Up is actually way better for him than it is for me in this matchup, but I have to be Sandstream because otherwise I can't take Gengar. So that's the idea behind Gigalith. I am worried about the Gengar. My next option to deal with it is Duraludon here, who we've already seen a little bit. This is Scarf Duraludon. Where's the stats? Oh, it's modest. Okay, let's just check the stats. Now, this one we can be sure of. Level 100. It is Gmax, so we confirmed that. 281 HP, 203 attack. Okay, it's max attack. It kind of sucks, but that's alright. 291 defense, 372 special attack, 136 special defense, and 245 speed. Okay, so that's correct. So, I realized that I needed something faster than Gengar and faster than Excadrill naturally. Other than Whimsicott, who I don't even think outspeed. Actually, yeah, Whimsicott doesn't even outspeed Gengar. I didn't even need it for that. Maybe I should have, in hindsight. I need to make sure I don't do something stupid and attack with it there. But you're not really supposed to use Whimsicott versus Gengar anyway. But yeah, so basically, I knew I wanted something faster than Gengar. So I have Duraludon for that reason. Flash Cannon, Dark Pulse, Draco Meteor, and Body Press. So the interesting thing about this set, in my opinion, actually, you know what? I'm gonna PP Max. I really don't want to lose because I run out of Dracos. Am I in the right one? No. Which one is it? I always forget. Where am I? I'll explain this set in a second. Oh yeah, I was here. No. Nah. I wanted to go to the map. I'm having the delay again, which is super annoying. Alright. I think it's... I feel like it's Winden, but let me check Motostoke. Motostokey. I hate using the BP on this, but it's fine. Do you have it? Wait, what? I thought... Wait, I thought it was this lady. Am I an idiot? Where's the lady who sells the power items? Oh, it's Hammerlock, isn't it? Is it this one? I think it might be this one. Yes, okay. Do you have PP up? Okay. I'll buy 3. Cool. I would have only had to buy 1, or I would have had to buy 0 if I'd won the Roto Lotto. Alright, use this item. I don't think it's going to come into play, truth be told, but, like, I definitely don't want to lose. Because I didn't PP Max. Sounds like famous last words. It should be fine, I think, because I'm Scarf Duraludon. Like, the other moves I don't think I'm going to be using 10 times, but even with Gigantamax. So, Duraludon. So let's talk about Duraludon. I thought I wanted something that would outspeed his Gengar. Scarf Duraludon is okay here, I would say. Like, it hits Gengar, it actually chunks Excadrill because I have Body Press. It hits Hippowdon kind of hard, hits Jellicent kind of hard. Rotom Cut, it hits. Umbreon doesn't hit. Colossal doesn't really hit. I mean, it's Colossal, it depends on how it's trained. Like, if it's Dissolvus, it doesn't hit it, but yeah. A lot of his Pokemon, like, it hits kind of okay, right? Like, because a lot of his Pokemon are either not physically bulky, or they are, or they're not, either not physically bulky, or they're not specially bulky, or they are specially bulky, but they're weak to the attack. So, Dark Pulse actually doesn't OHKO Gengar at full. It's a roll to OHKO, I think. So, that's another reason why I like Jigglypuff here, is because the chip is actually nice on putting it in Dark Pulse range. So the idea here is that if I save Duraludon for late game, hopefully after I get rid of both Jellicent and Gengar, which I assume he brings both of them, then what I can do is, he goes Umbreon as I max Steel Spike a couple times, and then I get a boosted max, like, boost my defense a couple times, and then I have Scarf Body Press as an option to beat Umbreon, just in case it tries to, like, stall me, which I think is actually, like, if I'm Aaron, I'm definitely bringing Umbreon, and I'm definitely using it as my Duraludon check. Part of the reason as well why I want to, run, super, like, Specs Rotom Heat, because that way I can chunk Umbreon if he tries to switch it in. Yeah, so that's kind of the idea with Duraludon. Flash Cannon, Dark Pulse, Draco Meteor, Body Press. I wouldn't have minded having Thunderbolt or, like, Solar Beam here to hit Hippowdon. Solar Beam for Hippowdon, Thunderbolt. I guess I didn't really need Thunderbolt, which is why I didn't bring it. But yeah, Flash Cannon, Dark Pulse, Draco Meteor, and Body Press are the moves I chose. Like I said, I don't know if this is going to work. Like, it seems kind of risky, but, like, also, if Duraludon, like, ends up in a 1 versus 1 versus Umbreon, 1 versus 1 versus Umbreon, if I can, like, even if I trade Duraludon, like, if I get my 3 defense boosts and then I lock into Body Press and I KO Umbreon, I don't know. Like, I feel like it's not actually that bad for me because, yeah, they go into a Ghost type and I have to switch out, probably, but, I've still KO'd Umbreon and then I can Dark Pulse more freely or I can Draco Meteor very freely, so I think it's actually not bad. That's the idea with Duraludon. It's ideally a late game sweeper after I get rid of some of the other things, and then we have kind of the... Then we have kind of the thing I'm most proud of about this week. Let's go ahead and check the stats, because this is the thing that I have not brought anything like this the whole season, and now it's kind of my back's against the wall if I lose them out of the tournament. So now I'm not holding back anymore. So I've got 384, 273, 237, 225, and 189. Okay, it's wrong. It's not. It's all right. That's bad. How do I fix this? It has. The stats are wrong. It's got 4 speed and 8 more special defense. So I can do this. I need to get. So I'll take 10 of special defense. Does it really matter? I think it does. Ah, it's annoying. Re-EVing in this game is super annoying. I'm just going to leave it just because I'm not confident about the re-EVing berries, because I think they used to remove 10 and now they remove more. I don't know. I'm just going to leave it. It's got 4 speed instead of 12 speed, which is unfortunate. Yeah. I would have liked if it was 12 speed, but that's hopefully it doesn't matter. Let me see. Let me text Aaron. So, this Dracovish set. So, nothing on Aaron's team switches into Fish's Ren, except for Jellison. So I was like, alright, let me bring a set that beats Jellison. And so what I've done here is I've made my Dracovish so bulky that my substitute will take a Shadow Ball. So he goes Jellison on Fish's Ren or whatever, and I substitute in front of it. He cannot break the substitute with Shadow Ball unless he's invested, but I really don't think he's going to be running special attack investment. Because it doesn't do anything for him, and he really needs the bulk, because if I'm Choice Band and I hit him with Crunch, he needs to be max defense Cobra Berry to survive. So, yeah. So that's the idea here. Substitute Fish's Rend, Fish's Rend Crunch. That's to beat the majority of the team. And then I was like, well, I didn't really want leftovers because I didn't want to immediately reveal that I was like not a band or a scarf, because I might want to bluff that. And I was like, all right, well, if I'm not running Orbeetle, I don't have any way of getting speed. And this is kind of the point where I realized like I wasn't bringing Orbeetle. Was I was building this thing and its speed set is like 90 something, and I was like, even with sticky webs, I'm not like actually. I'm not actually like outspeeding anything. So I was like, oh well, that's at -1 of his Pokemon. What if I'm +2? So I was like, all right. I think that I should not rely on Blunder Policy Dragon Rush because it's very situational. I think pretty much the only situation where I can kind of safely go for it is I've set up sub in front of Jellison. I've shown that I can like, that I'm not afraid of it. And then I have a couple opportunities to just go for a Dragon Rush and try and get a miss so that I can boost the speed late game. But I think for the majority of the time, I should not be using Dragon Rush. I think I'm just going to have to use this thing as like a... He has some slow Pokemon on his team. Colossal, Hippowdon, Jellison, and... Umbreon, all of those guys I can, if I get Dracovish in versus them somewhat safely, if I use it as a revenge killer, especially once Jellison is gone, yeah, if I use it as a revenge killer there, then I think it will be effective. So, yeah, that's kind of the idea with Dracovish. I don't feel good bringing Blunder Policy, truth be told. Like, I'm just gonna be completely honest, especially after what happened last time I brought Blunder Policy, where I missed 4 Hypnosises. This is a little different, in which I want to miss but like 75% chance to hit is like. It's bad when you're relying on it to hit, but when you don't want it to hit, it's very likely I could just miss no Dragon Rushes. So let's see. Let's go ahead and set up the nicknames. Aaron and I are supposed to play in 6 minutes. We're probably running a little late, if I had to guess. Anyway, that's the team. So I am nervous, for sure. But I feel good about my prep, and I don't know, I'm really, if I'm going to lose to somebody, I'd like it to be Aaron. Alright, let's find the TM sign. Where is it? Wait, where's TM? Where's the TM? How do I get TM? Where's... Symbol. Wait, it's not even here? Am I missing it? Where is it? Normally somebody else does this for me. I really just had to sneeze. I'm gonna ask my sub Discord. I don't see it. I feel like it should be here. Let me just double check, make sure it's not here. It should be in symbol, right? Is it really not here? I guess not. Alright, let me keep thinking. I can figure this out. Which country is the most likely to have trademark? Italiano? Espanol? Italiano? I need a country with different, like, symbols than this. No. Wait, what? This is so hard. I can do this. Alright, before we do anything else... We're just gonna check them all, guys. This is the intro you wanted, right? I don't see it. This is so hard. Okay, not that. Maybe a different, like Russian, maybe? I don't know why Russian would have it. Symbol, Portugal? Why is it so hard? Netherlands? Why? Why is this so hard? Who have I not checked yet? I don't think it's going to be Spanish. There's no reason it should be Spanish. I know that this can be done because people have given it to me. Alright, Aaron is here. Well, I'm out of time. Oh, wait, they said it was at the very bottom? I don't see it here. Has it been here the whole time? Do you guys see it? I don't see it. I do not see it. It's, my chat is saying it's in here, but I do not see it. Ah, whatever. I'll just do regular Mr. Fish. Oh, wait, there's 4 of them. Hang on a second. Maybe here? TM. Got it. Alright, we have time. Alright. Mr. Fish. And then bum 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 bum. Symbol. Wait. Oh, 2. Wait, where is it? Wait, I swear it's definitely here somewhere. Wolf, you can find this. You saw it. Maybe it's 3. It's 2. Okay, wait. Where is it? Wait, what? Why is it gone? Am I an idiot? Where? I thought it was... I saw it. No. No. I know it's here. I literally just saw it. It's like... Oh, there. Whew. Whew. That was one of the worst experiences of my life. Alright, cool. There we go. Alright, that's that. Alright. Go back to English. I chose this nickname because Duraludon looks like he's looking down on you when he's Gigantamaxed, which is a meme. Pathetic. Alright. Who doesn't have... Jigglypuff is nicknamed, Rotom is not. Wii is nicknamed. Alright, this is an easy one. So I just need to do... the Dutch oven. Actually, what I'm going to do is... Wait, that's not Dutch. I'm going to do Netherlands keyword. No one will know, but it will power up my Rotom. Actually. No! What? That's garbage. I hate this game. This is the reason we're working on the worst game of all time. I hate this game. That's so dumb. And then I feel like Girder's gonna be no shirt because of Cybertron's cert. Someone should gift Girder Cybertron shirt. No. Shirt! You have no idea how hard it is to just quickly with delay. Okay, now I'm ready. Hello. Let me go to that thing. Bob, bob, bob. Okay, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna pause this video. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go to this site. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The way that we normally do this, the website seems to be down. Hang on a second. Did I do something wrong? Uh-oh. 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 The website's not working. Okay. Well. That's gonna make things difficult for me. That's gonna make things extremely difficult for me. Alright. Let me see if that worked. Sorry, guys. I just tried to move my computer with. Alright. Let's save that. Alright, let's go to the menu. Let's see if... Okay, cool. Alrighty, that's actually what I'm already on. Let's just do a connection test. Internet setting... Oh, wait. Wait a second. We are not going to show you guys this. I feel like I almost did something bad again. I don't think it's the end of the world if you know my... Actually, yeah, I think it would be fine. Let's see if the connection test works. Alright, cool, it works. Let's go back to this. Actually, I'll just do the setup now. You guys now get to hear the beautiful tones. Oh, I'm still locked from last week. Let's go in here. I don't know why it wasn't working for me. I'm nervous! I'm nervous! This is definitely a match I could lose. I don't know. I just need to make sure that I play smart and play slowly, importantly. I feel like that's the real key here, is just smart play, slow play. My girder has an Everstone. Holy cow, that was almost extremely bad. I didn't even check. Everstone looks like Eviolite. That was almost extremely disastrous. All right, the rest of them look fine. Holy cow, that was way too close to being extremely bad. I'm glad I saw that, because this girder is extremely important. It's my... Oh, I didn't talk about girder. I knew I was forgetting something. That's why. Oh my god, I almost cheesed myself. Well, that was almost bad. Thank you to L for girder. I'll thank the other people in a second. All right, let's go ahead and do... Alright. Oops, no. Wrong button. And this is so finicky. Man, I can't believe I almost brought Eevee like Girder. Okay, well, as long as we're waiting, Aaron still needs a second. Girder. So Aaron has Excadrill, and Excadrill is really threatening for my team. And so my answer to that is Girder. It's max HP, max defense, Impish Nature, and it is intended to check Excadrill. I am really worried about Excadrill, truth be told. It could be a huge problem for me. The thing is, if he's Sand Rush, then he's not Mold Breaker. And I think he probably wants to be, like, maybe Rotom is, like, it's not, like, the only thing I have for it. Like, I have a couple other things, but Girder is extremely important in this matchup. And, like, if I let Girder go down, I'm probably just going to lose to Excadrill. I'm going to have to just, like, make stupid plays at that point. So I need to be really careful with Girder. And so I'm hoping that, what I don't want to have, so what I noticed about Aaron is that he likes to save either Excadrill or Gengar for the late game, oftentimes both. So I hope that I just am not going to be forced to go into Girder too early, though I am a little worried about Colossal because, yeah, I'm Guts just in case I get burned. I want it to be Iron Fist because it helps more in general, but, like, just in case I have to use it versus Jellicent, or just in case versus Colossal I get Flame Bodied, I don't know. I wanted to be Guts, just in case, because, yeah, like, this is kind of my only thing for Excadrill. The good news is that even though I have no offensive investment, Girder will still do to Excadrill. Mach Punch is 40%, Drain Punch is 72% to no bulk, so I'm still chunking it for pretty good damage, and if I get it, like, if I hit it with a Body Press, I can probably KO with a Mach Punch later, for example, so it's not like the, you know, the end of the world. Maybe it switches in on something it doesn't want to take, maybe Jigglypuff gets a Body Press off, you know, there's lots of ways this could go okay, but I am definitely worried about it for sure. The thing is, I was originally going to bring Avalugg here, because Avalugg actually takes not as much as you'd expect from Excadrill's attacks. But I just felt like Girder was safer. I also have Defog, and since Aaron has, you know, he has 2 Spike Setters, he's got his hazard offensively, or like his hazard support in general is actually really good, which is another reason why I didn't really want to bring Sticky Webs. But yeah, he's got Excadrill can Stealth Rock, Hippowdon can Stealth Rock a lot, and then Colossal and Frostlass can both set spikes up, so I figured, like, I probably wanted either Girder or Ice Table, and since he has spin blockers for Ice Table, I don't know, I figured it was better to go for Girder here. Alright, I'm sending. Let's see if he receives them. Oh, I'm nervous. I need to make sure I slow down. Recently I've been playing really fast and it's been working. Okay, so rules are sent. Alright. That, and then, sorry guys, I'm almost done. Okay. Should be good to go. Oh, I was like, where's that noise coming from? It was my headphones. Alright. We're almost ready. We're almost ready. Oh god, this lag. Aaron Cybertron Zheng! Check out his side of the battle as well, guys. After you watch this. Oh, subscribe to him if you're not already. One of my best friends. Great guy. Sorry, I should have talked more about Aaron, but I just ended up talking about the team the whole time. I meant to talk about, like, I don't know, I had a couple intros I had planned. I didn't use them. That's okay. I'm saving for the next. Well, maybe this actually might be this might be the last week of the WBE, guys. This is elimination. One of us is going home. Top 8. The other one will have a chance to move on to top 4 and play the winner of Kyle A versus Joey, I believe. So, should be. Oh wait, no. That's the one. So we play the winner of, I think, Duncan versus Steve Magnitude. So Yeah. I'm nervous. Okay, here we go. All right. Good luck, have fun to Aaron, Cybertron Zheng, and the Melbourne Rotoms. Let's see what he's bringing. Please, 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 please. Oh, I'm so nervous. I'm probably going to lead off with Rotom Heat. Because it offers so much offensive pressure. I could also do Dracovish. I'm going to see what he brings. If he has Colossal, I may actually lead Dracovish. I feel like... Okay, he says give me a minute. He's doing an intro. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so... Yeah, like I said, I'm probably going to lead Rotom Heat. The other thing is I have the option of tricking one of his defensive pieces, which is really good. Which is like, yeah, super, super good early on. Like if I can get a trick on Hippowdon, for example, or even, honestly, if I could trick Excadrill, that wouldn't be bad either. Though, I mean, he's never going to switch an Excadrill to Rotom Heat, truth be told. But yeah, the thing that I have to keep in mind here that I haven't really had to keep in mind the rest of the season is that Fish's Rend is only broken when I'm moving first, and my Dracovish is slow, so it's not like I can just use it, like, as freely this game. I'm really curious if he brings Colossal or Rotom Cut or Gallade. If he has Gallade, I'm going to be kind of nervous. There's a lot of things that Gallade can do that are annoying. Go ahead and pull up Rotom Heat in the Calc, just see how much it does. Rotom Heat. I do have Whimsicott, though. Versus Gallade. I mean, it's a chance to Oko, actually. It's a 31% chance to Oko. No bulk Gallade. So that's not bad. Yeah, if he has Gallade, I'm just going to lead Rotom, I think. He could be Scarf, he could be Banned, both of which are annoying. I definitely dropped to Ban Close Combat, though, again, I do have Speed, which is nice. I don't know if he'd go Gallade here. I mean, it's actually pretty good against my team. Good luck, have fun. Yes, Aaron is a man of culture. Good luck, have fun. That's my line. He says, go easy on me. I said, that's my line. Cat face. Colon 3. Ah, we're starting! Top 8 elimination! Let's see what he's brought. Oh, man, I'm so nervous. Buy the merch. Buy the merch. Support the team. This could be our last battle. This could be our last battle. And, next season is probably not going to be a singles league, most likely. So, this could be the last, my last single battle for a while. Because I'm not in any other leagues at the moment. Sorry, guys, I just had that. Doing a little hand warmer. Hear that dash dance? Oh, alright, here we go. So he doesn't bring Colossal, and he doesn't bring Umbreon. But he does bring both Gallade and Rotom Cut, which are annoying. So Rotom Cut's actually annoying to see. I didn't think he was going to bring it, because it's not very good against Dracovish in its base form. It's not very good against the Dracovish I normally bring, but he does bring it. I think I have to lead Dutch here. Let's take stock of the situation. I didn't really prepare that much for Rotom Cut, but then again, I do have Whimsicott. So I don't know what he wants to do with Rotom Cut here. Offensively, it's not bad against my team. It could have Will-O-Wisp for Dracovish. I'm very glad I have Whimsicott right now. I can Encore it. It could have screens. He's brought screens before, trying to set up for a sweep. I think he's most likely going to lead off with Gallade. Like I said, Gallade's a big problem for my team. Man, I'm so glad I brought Whimsicott. On paper, it actually looks really nice here, because it can hold up against Gallade, Jellicent, Rotom Cut, Hippowdon. Yeah, like all 4 of his defensive pieces. So, yeah, I'm just going to do this, I think. The other good thing is that he doesn't have an Overheat switch in anymore. Like, he had Umbreon before. I'm really surprised to not see Umbreon here. I'm shocked to not see Umbreon here, truth be told. I definitely expect him to bring it because of Duraludon, but... he has Rotom Cut. Rotom Cut and Gallade. I mean... The good news is, like, who's he going to lead? Probably Rotom Cut, Gallade, or Hippowdon. Certainly not, like, Mold Breaker, Excadrill, or Gengar, right? I don't expect him to lead, Rotom Cut or Excadrill or Gengar. I feel like he wants to save those. But we'll see. Good luck, have fun to Aaron Zheng. Who are you leading off with? Hippowdon. I have a free Overheat here. I can just chunk something for a ton of damage. I could Trick if I wanted as well. But like I said, he has no switches to this, because he doesn't have Colossal or Umbreon. How much does it do to Hippowdon? That's my question. And why did he not lead Gallade? I'm really worried about Gallade. Hippowdon. I won't Oko, but I probably will 2-hit KO. Take a look at this Pokemon. Do I want to get rid of Hippowdon immediately? Actually, yeah, I do, because that's the Excadrill. That's the Excadrill. I could have tricked it. Okay, I go for Overheat. I connect. This won't KO, but it will do a ton of damage. That's actually not going to be a 2-hit KO, it looks like. I should have tricked it, maybe. He goes for Rocks. Let's see if he's Leftovers. If he's Leftovers, it won't be a 2-hit KO. If he's not, though, it probably will be. I get Sanded. He's not leftovers, so I can just do that again, I think. Although, realistically, he knows I'm Specs now, right? So I expect him to switch out probably into Jellicent, right? And if I expect him to switch into Jellicent, maybe I should just go into Whimsicott. These rocks are a little annoying for my team, but they're not the end of the world. If I'm Aaron here, but the thing is, he could also just sack it. I don't think he's going to sack a Howden. He's going to go Jellicent here. But is there any point in going out now? I guess is my question. I don't want to overpredict. Gonna have to keep the timer in mind. I'm gonna overpredict. I'm gonna go into Whimsicott and expect a Jellicent switch. And he should know I'm Specs. Aaron likes to calc, so I can count on him to know that I'm Specs. He hasn't decided yet, actually. Which is unfortunate for me. Now, I do get rocks on me. Let's see if he switches. Okay, he does switch. This should be Jellicent, I think. It's a safe switch in. Yeah, okay, I called that correctly. I could have gone Dracovish, but I'm not really in a rush to do that. Let's see if he has leftovers. I'm almost positive he's going to be Colberberry. Now, he's going to switch out here for sure. I'm almost positive of it because he's not Colberberry. Alright, that's interesting. That means my Dracovish really beats this thing. I think I'm just going to set up a sub here. I'm maybe to take a hit from Jellicent. Most of the time. Pull up Whimsicott in the calc. Whimsicott in the calc, my custom set versus Jellicent. Now my Moonblast doesn't do very much damage, but because I can Encore him, I can also stop recovery. He could have Ice Beam actually. I think I should have Leech Seeded first. Because he could have Ice Beam here, although I really don't think he wants to let himself get chipped down. Okay, let's switch again. Glad I subbed. I could have Leech Seeded, but I didn't, obviously. Extra Drill. He actually brings an Extra Drill at this point in the game. I'm really surprised by that. No Mold Breaker. Okay, that tells us that he could be Assault Vest. He could be Assault Vest. I need to be careful with Whimsicott to make sure I don't take too much damage. I'm going to go for Leech Seed here. Let's see how many turns of Sand he has left. 2 turns left of Sand. I'm going to Leech Seed. Prankster, so I go first. This would be a good time to have Stun Spore, but I didn't really expect him to go Extra Drill early. This chip is important, by the way. This chip is super important. He goes for Rock Slide, actually. So we know he's got Rock Slide. He's probably Assault Vest if he's doing this move, if I had to guess. He's not Life Orb. Alright. So, I've taken a little chip, which is not ideal. Not ideal at all. I can't go Girder as freely because now we can just go into Glade and that kind of puts me on the back foot. I could sub again. I'm not really in danger of anything like if I sub, right? I'm healing a good chunk. I mean, he's definitely going to switch here. He's going to go into Rotom if I had to guess, but I think I should just sub again. Like, he's not going to just stay in here and Rock Slide. There's no way. And like I said, all this chip is good on Excadrill because I just switch. I mean, this is probably Rotom Mo. It's actually Gengar, so he's going into his sweepers early. Which I'm a little confused by. Let's see if he's got the clay, or the, what's it called? He's got the rock on it. Okay, so it is smooth rock. I just realized that's kind of a problem. The situation's kind of actually, if I get leashed off, it should be fine. I don't think he wants to stay in here and let me just kind of whittle away at his Dynamax turns, because I can Leech Seed and then sub a couple times. I miss Leech Seed. He Encores me, alright, so he's not Scarf. That Leech Seed miss is actually really crucial. It's a crucial Leech Seed miss. I think he goes into Rotom Cut here. He can do it safely. I have to, if I stay in, I have to go for Leech Seed. That's a big miss, because I really needed my health. How much Urge Sander left? Alright, let's slow down a little bit. 2 turns left of Sand. I could double out here, but it's really risky. I think I'm just going to let him go. I have 3 turns of Encore, right? I'm going to do it again. I think he goes Rotom Cut here. He can do it safely, but he actually stays in. Okay, so I'm glad I didn't switch. What's he going for? Maybe just an attack to break my sub? He goes for his own sub. Alright, that's not great. Sub Encore. Why are you doing this, Aaron? If I had gotten that first lead sheet off, I could have switched this turn. So missing that is pretty big. We have one turn left of sand as well. So, I mean, he's taking a lot of damage, and sub doesn't actually help him too much since he's seated, because in order to, like, take less damage from... This should be the last turn of sand? Okay, I'm going to stay in here. I'm going to go for another leech seed. In order for him to... I'm not missing anything, right? He can't really do anything too threatening to me, I think. He's not Dynamaxing again. Shadow Ball, alright. Maybe he doesn't have Sludge Bomb. But I mean, the fact that Whimsicott did all this damage is really good. The reason I didn't switch out earlier, by the way, like I could have gone Jigglypuff that turn. Although I guess I wasn't really in danger of anything. But the reason I didn't want to do it just yet is because I didn't want to switch out. I didn't want to get Jigglypuff in and then have it, and then have the sand end. That's very important to the game plan. So Aaron probably knows I'm going to switch here. But we do know 3 of his moves, which means he doesn't have. It doesn't seem like he's especially offensive. He doesn't have Life Orb. I'm going to switch hard into Jigglypuff. Get some Sand Chip back on the board. I'm going to be healing so much if he doesn't Dynamax. I expect him to switch here. It's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious that I want to switch. Though I mean, yeah. I mean, Aaron knows I'm going to want to switch out here, but I don't think it's that bad. I mean, with Gengar taking this much damage, he actually stays in. Maybe he's Gigantamaxing. I mean, I don't think it's a terrible time for it. Then again, he doesn't need to, I guess. But please be Sandstream. Okay, I get Rocks, which is not great. He doesn't Gigantamax. Does this thing get Pain Split? Is he sub Encore Pain Split? Okay, that's just a lot of damage. He's obviously offensive. Wait, he's not going to be Shadow Ball Pain Split. Is he sub Shadow Ball Pain Split? It doesn't get Pain Split. Alright, I don't know what he's doing. I'm going to hit this thing with a throw. It's going to get KO'd to... It's going to get KO'd to the combination of attacks here, so I think I'm just going to go for a Stone Edge. Like, if it misses, I might activate my Stomping Tantrum next turn. I really want these... I feel like this... I feel much better about this game if I'd gotten rid of the rocks. He switches out. Alright, so I Stone Edge probably hit Powdon. He actually goes into Jellicent. Alright. I go for Stone Edge, I connect, so that's good. That's a lot of damage, I'm not gonna lie. I could go back into Whimsicott here, right? I'm not really under pressure from anything. I think I just go Whims here. I am a little worried about the damage I'm taking with Whimsicott, because I do need to not take that much damage. I could have also gone Rotom, but I don't really want to go Rotom until later. So the sand is really mitigating my recovery. He goes for cover. Okay, no Strength Sap. That's good to know. I could have gone Dracovish, but I didn't. I think I just want to set up a sub here. It's either sub or Least Heat, right? I don't think he's going to go Rotom Cut. I just have a feeling he's not going to go Rotom Cut. So maybe I should just raw Leech Seed. I could Encore the Jellicent, but I don't think he's going to stay in here. All we know about this thing is that it has Recover, right? So I could Encore it. I don't really want to. If I'm Aaron, do I go Rotom here? The thing is, like, Rotom doesn't get you anything. I'm going to Seed. He's going to expect a sub here. I don't know how that influences what he's going to do. I could have Encored, but it doesn't really help me that much. He goes for Nightshade, actually. Alright, that's not great. He does 50 damage. Which is not amazing. And I am letting my... I should Encore it. Alright, Nightshade Recover. Wait a second. Hang on a second. Unless he's going to use Rotom Cut to stop Dracovish. Alright, so I am healing 59 up to... 84. So I healed, what? 26? I can definitely Moonblast here. if I want. I'm gonna Moonblast, get some damage on this thing. I have to be careful. I'm really worried that I don't have recovery on much recovery left on Whimsicott. I'm gonna have to go for offense at some point. The good news is, like I said, Gengar's nearly gone. Moonblast. I think maybe Sub was better there. I think Sub was better there. That's an unfortunate move by your boy. We know he's got Nightshade now, which means that Jellicent can break Dracovish's Sub. I didn't even consider Nightshade. All right, this is gone, unfortunately. Rotom. All right, so we get a Moonblast off on Rotom, which frankly was the best possible situation anyway. Let's learn some things about this Rotom. Moonblast is going to come out. Is going to hit it for actually a huge chunk of damage. Whimsicott should not be doing that much to Rotom C. Moonblast is supposed to do 25% to max HP Rotom C, so that is no bulk and we high rolled him. So it could be, it's probably Scarf, actually. He could Scarf trick me here. Does Trick work through Sub? I can't remember. I don't think it does, actually. He could be Specs as well. Does Specs Volt Switch break my Sub? It does not. Modest. Wait, it could. Modest, max special attack, choice Specs. Is he Scarf or is he Specs? Specs, if he's max special attack Modest, it is possible on my Sub. I'm going to Sub. Let's see if he goes for Trick. I don't remember if it works through Sub, but if it does, I was going to get tricked anyway. Volt Switch. Alright, this shouldn't break my Sub unless he is, Specs. Okay, he might be Specs. I didn't actually learn anything there. I get my recovery back, which is good. Now, he doesn't know that I don't have a, he doesn't know that I don't have a Grass move. I haven't revealed my Encore yet. Though I guess he could expect it. Hippowdon would be annoying here. He could go for, Whirlwind, I guess. Because I can't KO Hippowdon. My one hope is that he doesn't know that I don't have the Grass move. We know his item as well. And I'm not going to do anything to Hippowdon with Moonblast. I mean, the good news is my Whimsicott is chipping down his team, right? We've got a little chip on Jellicent. I see what he might be doing. He might be just going for, Jellicent Rotom. But the thing is, Rotom's taking a lot of damage from this interaction. He goes into Excadrill, okay? He could go for, Rapid Spin. I think that spins away Leech Seed. I want to get rid of these rocks. They're super annoying. He's got Rock Slide. He's definitely got Rapid Spin. I think he goes for it this turn, because it does remove Leech Seed, as I recall correctly. But I'm gonna make him go for it. I'm gonna keep him honest. He hard doubles out into Rotom. Okay, so he's going to be going for... I see. Clever. So now he wants to go for a second Volt Switch. I'm going to Moonblast here. Got no reason not to. This will tell me if he's Scarf or if he's Specs. Which is very valuable information. I'm going to Moonblast him. Let's see if he's Specs or Scarf. He is Scarf. Alright, good to know. Wait, I don't know actually, because my Whimsicott's actually not very fast. I don't actually know if he's Scarf or Specs. I assume he's not Timid Max. He could be Specs. He's definitely offensive. He's probably Scarf for Dracovish. That's probably why he has... Alright, that makes sense. He's probably Scarf for Dracovish. Which also means I don't think +2 Blunder Policies can outspeed, but that's fine. Who are you going into? Probably Excadrill, but this will tell me a little bit about your spreads. Man, I almost didn't even bring Excadrill. If he has a Solfist Excadrill, it's going to be 10%. Yeah, I'm not faster than max speed Rotom, so that is worth noting. Jellicent comes back in. Alright, so he's probably going for Nightshade stuff here. I'm going to get a little Moonblast off, get some chip damage. I think he's really struggling to find a way through my Whimsicott, which is a good feeling. Definitely. I also can play aggressive at any time. I think I'm just going to stay in here. I'm going to take a lot of damage from a Nightshade, but nothing on my team really wants to switch into it. And I really would like to get this Jellicent low. I connect. That's good. Alright, let's see. He goes for Nightshade. I could Encore him into Recover if I wanted. I am getting damage is the thing. 83 down to 33, all the way back up to... somewhere close there, I'm sure. I honestly want to, Moonblast here. I don't think he stays in. Or I could sub. 83 down to 33, back up to... 68. Okay, so I took 15 damage that turn, but if I sub, I'm not going to take very much. He's probably going to switch out here. Sorry, I know this gameplay is a little slow, guys. I apologize. Yeah, he does switch. Yeah, I mean, he's making the right moves. I think I probably at some point have to get out of Whimsicott. Get out of Whimsicott. Because I am taking damage, even though, like, I'm chipping down some things. I think I'm going to have to either make... I think at some point I'm going to have to make a hard read. Why is he saving Gallade? It makes me so nervous. Alright, let's go for Moonblast. He's going to Volt Switch. Getting damage on this Rotom is good, though I'm not actually getting damage on this Rotom. I don't want to switch because of, Discharge. Alright, this is good, this is good, this is good. 37 down 2. I actually, unless he specs, this won't break. Okay, wait a second. Why did Discharge do that much damage? Oh, sorry. Okay, we get the drop, which is kind of important. Kind of super important. So, max special attack Rotom. He is specs. There's no way for just... Oh, this is doubles. He's specs. There's no way for Discharge to break my sub. So... Do I think he's just going to give me this? Not really, right? I don't have a ground type on my team, so I can't switch into that. I do have Rotom, though. I could go Rotom here. I think, if anything... Well... I need to get rid of these rocks, like, ASAP. I'm very worried about... Gallade. I'm going to Moonblast. Yeah, because I'm going to switch out after this turn, I think. That drop was fortunate. He goes for Discharge. Okay, this could be the end of Rotom as long as we don't get full parried. Okay, I don't get parried. He just wants Jellicent gone. Or Whimsicott gone. And frankly, I can't say I disagree. We get rid of Rotom. Whimsicott KOs Rotom. I consider this a good trade. Whimsicott has chipped down Gengar, gotten some chip on Jellicent, and gotten rid of Rotom. That's really good. The one thing is I might lose to Gallade now. Like, that's a very real possibility. Dracovish is looking really good, to be fair. He goes into Gallade now. Alright. So, does he have Shadow Sneak? What is he doing in Gallade now? Why is Gallade coming in now? So I have a couple options. I could Leech Seed if I wanted. If he's going Gallade, I feel like he's going to go for Shadow Sneak. That being said, what do I switch into this? I don't really have an answer. I'm going to go for a... Should I go for a Leech Seed? No, Leech Seed doesn't do anything. I'm gonna Moonblast. He should Shadow Sneak me here. He's Scarf. Alright. He is Scarf Gallade. Well, now we know. Scarf is into close combat. So that's not great for me. Now is where I have to take time and think. I can go Girder here and Defog, though I'm not sure how much good that actually does me. I think I want to go Dracovish, actually. I think I do it now, Gohan. I'm going to go Dracovish and Dragon Rush. Because here's the thing, if he stays in, I'm going to get a ton of damage off. And if I miss... Take some damage. Yeah, I'm going to have to be really careful. I'm probably going to have to use Dracovish as a revenge killer. I'm going to Dragon Rush. If he switches, he's going to switch into Jellicent, most likely. He switches, this should be Jellicent, I think. Goes into Jellicent. Okay, let's see if I hit a Dragon Rush. I miss. Well, we're popping it now! Do it now, Gohan! Well, how much are we doing to Jellicent with Crunch? Not enough. Alright, we're gonna go ahead. I think he's got Nightshade and Recover. I'm gonna sub here. I don't think he's expecting sub. He could go for Nightshade, but like, even if he does, I might actually toss this. I would have actually preferred to hit that Dragon Rush, I think. See if he goes for Will-O-Wisp. He goes for Recover. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. It means that I should end this encounter. I should end this encounter with no Jellicent and no sub. Nightshade was a super smart bring on his part, because yeah, like I said, my Pokemon were Eevee to take Shadow Balls, not Nightshades. So, yeah. But we do get a sub up, which is really good. I'm surprised he recovered there. Maybe he's Curse Body. Alright, Crunch comes out. This should do 50% at least. It does 50% exactly. That's bad. Acid Armor Nightshade. I didn't expect that. I'm shocked by that. He's max HP, max defense, Acid Armor. Well, that changes things. And I missed my... If I hadn't missed that first Dragon Rush, I could have just KO'd him with Crunch, but I missed it, so... Alright, now is where we have to knock Panic. I did not expect this set. I don't think I can let him get to +6. He's going to recover this turn, so this is my turn to... This is my turn to get out of here, I think. How much is Max Darkness doing to Jellicent? Duraludon. I don't have it loaded for some reason. It doesn't KO. Alright, so that doesn't KO. How much Specs Rotom? Doesn't KO either. Alright, this is bad. Alright, we're doing this. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Great prep by Aaron. I think I could have just won the game if he hadn't been that, but that's fine. He goes for Nightshade, actually. I really am curious about that one. Man, I'm getting rolled by this Jellicent. Wait a second, he's in range. He's in range of Volt Switch. Do I trick him? Expecting him to... He knows that I'm gonna trick. He might just stay in here. I feel like I'm kind of falling apart. Stop doing that. I could Volt Switch, but I really don't want to let him get hit powered on him for free, especially that he knows that I'm Specs. So I'm gonna trick instead. I think actually... Oh, that was Max Darkness. Dark Pulse could have KO'd. I think maybe Dark Pulse is better there. I don't know. I'm really running out of Glade answers, like, fast. He switches out. This should be Hippowdon. Yeah, okay. I'm going to take the Smooth Rock away. No Smooth Rocks in the building. I don't have a Glade answer. I'll let Whimsicott go down. Enjoy your Specs! I'm just gonna hit him with Overheat. I don't really have anything better to do. I'm gonna Overheat here. I mean, the good news is I have Jigglypuff, who's kind of expendable. The bad news is, how the heck do I beat Jellicent? I think I have to beat Jellicent with G-Max Duraludon. I think that's kind of the play right now. But in order to do that, I'm gonna need to get rid of the Sand somehow. I feel like Aaron's just gonna switch out here. This could be a time to sack Gengar. My Overheat will kill if he stays in, but I feel like he's not gonna let me. Then again, who does he switch into? It would have to be Jellicent, who I would then trick, or I would Volt Switch. Ah, he's so good. Gengar? Yeah, I hope I don't miss Overheat. Okay, I KO Gengar with Rotom. Now he has to go back into Scarf Gallade if he wants, or Excadrill even. Curse Body me. Okay, he doesn't get to use his Gigantamax this game, which is good. How am I going to beat Gallade? I don't see a way for me to beat Gallade here with what I have left. Wait, yeah, how do I beat Gallade? This is a real problem. How do I beat Gallade? Alright, do I have a switch into it? I do not. What does he have left? Hippowdon, Excadrill. Girder's so good here, I just need to find a way to do it. Like, I could switch Girder here, but I'm not going to. I could switch what? I could sack Jigglypuff. No, I'm not going to do that either. I'm going to Volt Switch. It doesn't matter what I do. He's going to close combat and KO me. I'm going to Volt Switch. Scarf. Alright, now is where I have to be smart. So I think what I want to do here is go Girder. Girder doesn't do very much to Gallade is the problem. So I can go Girder. I could go for... I can't let him do too much damage to my Girder or else I'll lose to Excadrill. So if I go Duraludon... What if I go Duraludon and Max Steel Spike? I'm going to take a ton of damage if I do that. Oh, this Gallade is really bad. I'm going to wait to do it. I'm going to go Girder. Close combat is strong. I think, so here's the thing. I think there's a chance Aaron stays in here. Not a great chance, mind you, but I think there is a chance. So I'm going to go for Thunder Punch. I don't think there's any chance he goes into... he could go Hippowdon here, actually, which wouldn't be crazy. The thing is, if I can find an opportunity for my Duraludon... This Gallade is a problem, dude. This Gallade is a huge problem. I think I might lose to it. He switches out. Let's see if it's Jellicent or Hippowdon. He goes into Hippowdon. Alright. Well, the thing is he's Scarfed. I'm going to defog here, I think. Get rid of the rocks. They don't hurt that much, but they hurt Dracovish a good bit. Slack off. Okay, he recovers. Alright, that's fine. Let's get rid of the rocks. I let Hippowdon get healthy again, but it's not the end of the world. How many turns of sand are left? Because I am getting chipped down. I'm gonna go Dracovish here. This is a good. Oh, wait, let me check how many turns of sand are left. I still have 3 minutes left. It's 3 turns of sand left. All right. I'm gonna go Dracovish here. I'm worried about the sand chip. How much is Dracovish taking from Gallade, by the way? Dracovish, my custom set versus. Wait, there's no way he's wait. Is he Jolly Gallade? He might be Jolly Gallade. I take too much. He switches out. Let's see if it's Jellicent. He goes into Jellicent. This is what I was expecting. He still has a good chunk of health left, but I'm just going to crunch him. It's doing more than 50%. And if I get rid of this thing, like, I probably can just win. I don't really... There's no point in saving Jigglypuff. Next time Gallade comes in, I should probably sack it. I could Dragon Rush for the flinch, but I'm going to go for the crunch. Even though there's a chance he pushes into Gallade and gets the Justified boost, I still have to do this. Okay, crunch comes out. This shouldn't... This might KO... It's pretty close. Give me a drop. Okay, that's huge. That's a really big drop. He Nightshades me, actually. Okay, he wants to make sure I'm in range... Okay, drop doesn't matter. He wants to make sure I'm in range of Gallade. I guess that's his endgame. In which case, I'm not sure how much point there is in saving. I need to get rid of Hippowdon so I can beat the sand with Duraludon. With my Body Press Scarf Duraludon. He's going to be Jolly, and my Duraludon is not timid. How fast is my Duraludon? Duraludon is 125 stat, way slower than both Adamant and Jolly Gallade. I wish I Dragon Rush this turn. I think there's a really good chance he switches into Gallade. Hippowdon, actually. Alright, so he wants to either trick me into giving him the Water Absorb. Okay, sand is gone. That's very good. So I think it's very likely he switches out here. That being said, Jellicent only heals 25% from a Fish's Friend. So I'm going to click it anyway. Switches out. This should be Jellicent. Yep. I mean, it was obvious, but like, what was I going to do about it? The thing is, he's still in crunch range. I see, but he wanted to go for... Oh, he's not Curse Body. He wanted to go for the recovery. I could have crunched again there. I could have Dragon Rushed if I wanted, but I chose to crunch. I think he probably goes back into Hippowdon this turn and tries to repeat that sequence. You know what? There's no way he lets me crunch in here, right? If he's doing this play, he's just gonna switch again, right? I'm gonna crunch anyway. It's fine. I know he's gonna go back into Hippowdon. Yeah, I mean, I knew it was coming, but I just couldn't risk losing the game on that. I'm gonna Fish's Rend again. I don't think like it's such an obvious play. I don't know. Maybe he lets me do it. Then again, he really doesn't want to let me get rid of sand. All right, I have 3 more of those. I already took 3 more hits. I'm gonna Fish's Rend again. Because if I crunch him again, which seems like a safe play, yeah, he's really... Okay, yeah, I got rid of... Okay, so sand is now gone for the rest of the game, which means this game is about Gallade now. This game is 100% about how does Wolfe Glick beat Gallade. So I have 2 goals right now. The first is sack Jigglypuff. The second is stall at the sand. We have 4 turns of Sandstream left in this game. Does Jigglypuff take a close combat? Does not. Excadrill, alright. Well, I'm going to switch into Jigglypuff and sack it off. I have 4 Pokemon left. It might seem a little weird to sack Jigglypuff because Dracovish has so much less health than it. But I really do not want to set up Sandstorm later in this game. And Gengar is gone, which is the only reason I had Jigglypuff. If he goes for Swords Dance, I'm in trouble. He doesn't go for Swords Dance, he goes for Earthquake. Makes sense. I do survive. I don't know if that's good or bad. That's probably good. Probably more good than bad. I'm going to go for... Body Press, I think, is slightly stronger. Although Stomping Ninja is better if he switches. He's not going to switch, right? Yeah, okay. Earthquake. Earthquacky. So, I have the opportunity here to make a read. I could Thunder Punch this turn. I'm going to go Girder, obviously. I have taken a bit of chip damage. I'm not in that much, like, I'm not that threatened by anything is the thing. What did you just say in Earthquake me here? I think he's Assault Vest, right? Girder, my custom set versus Excadrill. I still have 2.5 minutes left. Default set. Earthquake, single target is doing... Oh, it's banned. It's doing 32%. There's no way he stays in here unless we Drain Punch, right? I'm gonna make a read. There's no way. I'm Thunder Punching. Okay, got that right. I was very nervous. Jellicent comes in, I'm gonna smack it with a Thunder Punch. This won't KO, but it will do good damage. His hand stops. Okay, it doesn't actually do as much as I needed. Alright, I see the end game now. Sand is gone. Which means that the way that I win this game is... I wouldn't say simple, but it's a little clearer to me. How much is Duraludon Max Steel Spike doing to Max HP Jellicent? Duraludon Max Steel Spike does 43% to Max HP Jellicent. He goes for Recover, that's fine. I'm going to force him to take Dracovish here. This is so down to the wire. So if I do 50, he's at 80. He should be in range. I'm gonna crunch. Good defense drop. That's kind of important. He Night Shades me for the KO. Okay. So now is where things get tricky. I have to go Duraludon, and I think I have to Dynamax. According to my calculations... Oh, that's Excadrill. That's not Jellicent. Oh my god, I almost messed this up. Flash Cannon's not KOing, unfortunately. So I'm going to go Duraludon here. How much is Duraludon taking from Gallade's Close Combat? I'm Dynamaxed. I have no HP. Okay, I take a Close Combat. So how do I win this? I think I see it. I think I... There's no reason to Dynamax this turn, right? There's no reason to Dynamax this turn? Unless he switches. He might switch, actually. Wait, what if he just goes into Excadrill here? He's got no reason not to go into Excadrill here, right? Oh, I think I lost this. Hang on a second. I think I lost. Wait, how do I beat AV Excadrill? He's gonna go into Excadrill. I can't stop it. I think I just threw this. I'm tossing! I just tossed! And I'm Scarf. No, Wolf, you're so stupid! If I Dark Pulsed, I won! Why did I not do that? Alright, I lost. That's such a bad way to lose. Oh my god. Well, I'm gonna... Depletion, I guess. I don't know. I literally... All I had to do was attack there. All I had to do was attack and KO. Hang on. Let's keep my calm. I can still win this. Let's say I had full HP, he would still just go Excadrill. Right? And he would try to beat me in a 1-versus-1. So I can still win this. Because I can still... I should be able to take an Earthquake from Girder here. That was a bad... I really... Go through that. Alright, I can still take one Earthquake here. The thing is, I don't think... So he goes Excadrill now, and what am I going to do about it? Because he's Assault Vest, right? How much is Girder taking? I could smack him once, right? With Steel Spike to put him in Mach Punch range, but then I don't think I beat Gallade in the 1-versus-1. I don't die to an Earthquake. Actually, I could die to an Earthquake. I think I have to go Girder. I'm really regretting the chip damage I took earlier. Earthquake should do how much to Girder? I think I tossed this. I'm not Dynamaxed. 30%. That's fine. I can take one. That was poor play on my end. Very poor play. Dark Pulse would have been fine there, and then I could have been in the same situation but still had my Dynamax available. Instead, I made some kind of hard read that I didn't have to. Earthquake. Okay, this shouldn't do that much. 156 down to 99. Okay, so it doesn't do as much as I feared. I can probably... Oh, I only have 23 seconds left. And he only has 35. Well, he Earthquakes again! Hold up! Wait a second. This isn't going to kill, but it's going to do a lot of damage. He's Assault Vest, as I predicted. Drain Punch does not KO, but heals a ton of damage. Wait a second. Hang on a second. Is Girder about to pull this one back from the precipice of defeat? He doesn't need to save Excadrill anymore. I'm going to time out, aren't I? I think I'm literally going to time out. This is going to come down to Gallade, because he has to lock himself at either close... He switches out to Gallade. I'm Scarf, so all I need to do here is... beat this Gallade somehow. Chip damage, important, but not enough. Oh, I see what he's doing. He wants to go for Psycho Cut, I think. But I should live a hit. Is it Headbutt? Close combat. 121 down to Girder. So bulky, I can take another one. I can definitely take another one. I just need to get rid of this Girder. This is now boosted. He's going to switch. He's going to switch to Excadrill. I'm going to Drain Punch. Okay. So it comes down to if he crits close combat, I think. I figured Drain Punch was safe there because it would put him in Mach Punch range anyway, and then once both things are in Mach Punch range, like, I win. Alright. This is it. This is it. He has very few seconds left. We are both down to the... This is the end of the game one way or another. We have 20 seconds left. Don't time out. Okay. How many seconds left? Alright. Gallade comes back in. Close combat didn't do enough damage. 15 seconds for hit for me. 13 for him. I'm Thunder Punching. See if he has a Psychic move. If he needs close combat to crit, I think. He goes for close combat. Does he get it? Girder hangs on with 15 health and goes for a Thunder Punch. I think that's going to be the game. Unless I click Defog by accident. Please tell me I didn't click Defog. Okay. Holy cow. And we somehow managed to beat Aaron Zheng and advance to top 4. That was one of the best games of Draft League I think I've ever had. Oh, that was so close. I was not ready for a match like that. Well, very good game to Aaron. That was something else. I'm just gonna say it. That was really something. I'm like, I literally can't believe we won that. Really good prep, really good play. The jealous, like, the thing is, like, I built my teams, like, I feel like we both had really good prep. Bringing Gallade was so smart. Like, the way that he used Gallade there as, like, a revenge killer, like, as you saw, I didn't have anything to switch into it. Oh, man, I really thought I tossed it when I let Duraludon, like, not take Nightshade damage, but Girder really came through. I'm really, really proud of Girder in this match. So... yeah, great game to Aaron. Please watch his side of the battle. He's honestly, probably one of the best, definitely one of the best people in the Pokemon community. You could probably make a case for him being the best. Really good friend, and yeah, I'm really happy to have had such a good game with him. Tell him GG. Yeah, so we will be advancing to top 4 very narrowly, in, what was truly a nail-biter and down to the wire. I think that's probably, maybe my favorite game of Draft League I've ever played. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Go check out Aaron, show him some love, and I'll see you guys next week for top 4. Peace.